bat, and well, already going in onto EGM, and EGM, he's in a lot of trouble here. Telekinesis back, and Bears, they'll surround him, and they should be able to get the first blood. He pops the stick charge of the crush, actually won't get EGM, but it doesn't matter. The right clicks come through, and Bears take their first blood with this aggressive tri-lane.
Yeah, that was actually really clever. Not quite enough damage to get the kill. And because of this, you know, there is going to be a 1v1 between Jonas and Fan and Fata. And I don't really think that Centaur, his attack, his base damage and stuff like that is okay. But at the end of the day, it's a life stealer. And oh god, is EGM dead again?
He's got 4 stacks of napalm on it. It's not looking good. Loda will try and slow them down with the axes, but the crush from YapzOr comes through before the frostbite Hanskin holds him back. And a second kill. This top lane.
Can you hear me, Owen?
I certainly can. Can you still hear me?
I think it's really hard to have a blink on TA in this type of game when you don't have someone else to blink it. He might just be dead.
He's in a lot of trouble here. The TP will come through from EGM. Can he actually do anything to save him? No, with Fraction being burnt down by the Firefly. Bears with a nice little smoke gank and rotation from YapzOr and Ferev to catch Limp out and also get that kill for Feero in the mid lane. So this Invoker lane getting nicer and nicer here for the side of Bears.
Yeah, nice reaction. Again, they know that, you know, Hanskin wasn't showing on the map, and they're like, okay, this guy's probably just hitting creeps. I don't think anyone's sitting behind the TA in the middle lane. We'll just go for a smoke gank and see what happens. And even with EGM hitting the 3-man stomp, Adam.
We'll go in. They do have backup on the side of Bears. Crush onto Loda. Frev coming across as well with the Firefly. Adam falling low will go down. Alliance get the kill, but Fada with the rotation, turning up to the top lane, takes down EGM. Hanskin will TP out, but Loda got focused down by YapzOr and Ferev as well. And again, Bears just react. Go for the lead in onto Hanskin. Amplifies on him as well. Ferev looking to close the gap. They still have Stampede if they want to save the CM. And as they aren't going to be able to save him now. Immediate jump in with the lasso. Fada, he just has to watch from inside. Doesn't even need to pop out of the bat. So they get the CM. They could have maybe know what's up. They know that Alliance is coming in and they all back off. Bears, they regroup. They don't want to take a fight from a bad position. And yeah, that stand there from Ferev, just keeping guard and making sure that Alliance can't get the jump that they wanted. In fact, YapzOr playing around with that. Actually jumps forward on Ferev as they grab the TA into the crush of the freezing field. Immediate reaction from Hanskin, the ult from EGM as well, as Alliance will take down YapzOr, punish him for trying to follow through on that bad initiate Stampede before they bring him down. So yeah, YapzOr's going to hold back from that jump. Look elsewhere. Good scan from Alliance up top though. Finds Feero in the tree line. They know he's still hanging around. He'll go for the TP out in the Ghost Walk. It's not quick enough. The damage is all too much from Limp. As they'll bring down a big kill. YapzOr, he's headed up here. Maybe see if he can get something in return. Hanskin has been left behind. But the blink out from Limp.
They were under the word.
So Bears, yeah, they shouldn't be caught out by this. They know what's up. Fada's actually leading in with an invis room, but immediately the dust. Fada with quick rage turns towards Jonas and pots the Stampede. YapzOr's in with the crush, but they'll burst down the Slaughter incredibly quickly. Ferev jumps forward, but he doesn't find a lasso target. Bears, they've got to think very carefully about how they stick around for this one, and already they're on the retreat, trying to get themselves the hell out. See what they can find. YapzOr leading the way. Alliance, though, they're playing it safe. They are backing up towards their base. Forever, he will still find something, but it is just the Crystal Maiden. They'll take down Hanskin. And slowly but surely, they're just kind of letting him to miserably tick out in the fire. But that's not really the kill that Bears need.
Yeah. Right. So they both have 1 death, but outside of that, you know, they've been finding their farm. Adam's going to get spotted here.
I think with the Hooster, they were just on the wrong side of the tree, so they knew he was there. Now, Limp! Oh my goodness. That's a dead Rubik.
All right.
Alliance really piecing together now, and now the fact that Loda has...
In this type of game, you kind of want the potential to be able to push towers, but okay, it looks like they're collapsing here, Alliance.
Who's going to get the jump on who? Bears trying their best to guard the Roshan pit. Stampede will be popped, in fact, just to try and get themselves away from Ferev. And they'll turn back towards Fada. Ferev getting bursted down low from EGM's ultimate. And in fact, on the side of it, Jonas tried to jump in, gets ripped to pieces though by Fada, so there is Centaur Warrunner down on Alliance. Gotta be careful now. YapzOr maybe. That tower down on the bottom lane, top lane. Alliance forcing in, trying to get a trade. In fact, look at that grab there. Ferev goes straight up into the high ground, finds EGM, takes him down and out. He'll be down for 10.
He's gonna be up in, he's gonna be up in 10 seconds.
What's his respawn time? It's minus 20 seconds at level 10. It's very nice for these kind of defenses. Alliance now moving in, looking for Fada, but he gets into the siege creep. Still going to try and run, and just look at the physical damage here. Fada has to be careful. The Aegis will almost set up. No, he manages to just get away in time. Limmp, they will find the Rubik as the Stampede from Jonas and Fan allows them to get in position. Limmp once again has a double damage rune somehow.
I think DDs have been the only rune spawning in this game. I thought build evasion or something like that.
Something YapzOr goes for the D-Ward. Could be punished for it. Jonas and Fan in with a Who Stomp. Limmp closing in to offer the damage, but the crush from YapzOr holds back the TA Yap. Can he get himself out? Well, Feero with the deafening blast there to protect the Slardar. He certainly can keep himself safe. And they get theirs as they get the objective and they get themselves the hell out of there.
They've been really, like, both teams actually have been very good about kind of poking and finding what they want. And speaking of, Jonas and Fan, see you later, bud.
Stampede, but the telekinesis is there to control him. Loda comes across, will rip to pieces the Rubik, and with the BKB, he wants to try and fight more. Slows down YapzOr, but YapzOr, and he plays his way out.
Allowed to disengage and go back in. You know, he gets like 2 or 3 crushes off, and that can just be the end of your team fight because he got to live too long. So once the lasso's used, which EGM.
Feero, man, not the moment in terms of initiations.
God. That damage. Fata. He's got the AC and a basher. It seems like he just conjured that item out of nowhere.
Yeah, Fada's definitely the way that he's farmed in this qualifier has been very impressive. They're trying to look for more, but Alliance are going to turn around and rip the speeches now. Finally, the Batrider goes down in the freezing field from a Hansken, just breaking up the fight, allowing Alliance.Loda to get in, and they're not done yet. They look towards the mid lane. Fada is inside one of the creeps, one of the enemies.
In the front creep.
They can't get rid of him, but the creeps of his own team can. Fada says, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. You're meant to be on my side, boys. So get out. Rage is up. But Alliance, they're going to let's try and finish. Do they have the damage to get him before he TP's out? He gets away. If Alliance lose a fight here, well, he could certainly lose the Roche as well. Bears, looking for the lead in. YapzOr and Feero jumping in immediately, trying to find EGM. Jonas Fan comes back in though with a beautiful 2-man Who Stomp. YapzOr's out. They'll stampede up, turn towards Fada, try and chase down this Lifestealer. They get him as well. Double kill for Loda. They take down a third. And it doesn't matter that they didn't get the Roshan at the end of the day as they take another incredibly convincing team fight. Alliance ripping Bears to pieces.
Slardar and Bat, you're really frustrated as a TA player because it's hard to stick your target. You get amplified, Meld's not really good defensively, and people can kind of just all in on you. But in this type of scenario, when you have the BKB and the Manta already finished, and oh god, they're going for more.
I mean, mid-lane, they've dragged Loda in. Loda, he wants to fight this. He's going to chase down Feero.
The evasion.
He's almost certainly going to go down there still with the Frostbite. One more touch is all that they need. The stolen Frostbite holds back Loda. Oh! Adam there buying time for Feero to get the blink out. Holding back Loda with a Frostbite. Loda did pop the BKB in hopes to chase, but he's not going to make it. On the side, they've found him, but Loda comes straight back in onto YapzOr. YapzOr's down. They'll lose the Aegis, but they're losing the Rubik on the side of Bears. Again, the casualties are too much for Bears. Fada's left alone. He's ripped to pieces. Feero chased down by Alliance, and Alliance are doing it. Triple kill for Limmp and Andy after a relatively stable early game. Alliance smoked up, seeing if they can catch mid lane. Ooh, they'll miss the Who Stomp. They won't miss the Meld Strike. Bam!
Okay.
That's a dead Rubik. Just 2 touches for Limmp to bring him down. Alliance, can they get more? They're trying to look towards Feero. Out comes the Ursula. Fada will jump out, takes down the CM. Fada looks towards Limmp, but with this butterfly, Limmp is just pretty much invincible. He'll focus YapzOr, now turn back towards Fada. Lifestealer's down, they've lost 4. Again, Limmp hitting the triple kill. They'll look towards Feero. Do they have any detection? Doesn't look like they do, but Feero trying his best to hold them off, but there's nothing he can do to stop the power of the TA and Troll pushes. Game 1 goes to Alliance, and it really feels kind of from the mid-game onwards, very convincingly as well. Bears were making mistakes.
I think I lost you. Okay, you're back.
But that game, at the end of the day, what was going on with Bears? They just seemed unable to take any sort of fight with Alliance. Alliance were much smarter about the way that they...